Whittell in the league standings are probably second to last. Wendover is now tied for first. Dobbs easily controls that tip. This is the Wolverines' last home game. Then they go into divisionals 2 weeks from now. They'll make one trip to Lovelock, and then it's off to divisionals. Nice shot by the Wolverines, but now controlled by Whittell. Offensive board there by Manuel, and then back up. But the Wolverines in, I believe, a zone. I'm not sure. Long shot by Whittell, and it goes out of bounds. Wolverine basketball. We got in for the Wolverines. We've got Cade Brown, Dustin Dobbs, Manuel Ernesto, and Ryan Tangaro for his last home game as a senior. Manuel throws up a long three-pointer, and it's tipped off of Ryan Tangaro's hands. For all 5 of these guys, this is their last home game in this gym. They're all seniors. Ryan Tangaro with the defensive rebound down to Dustin Dobbs, who comes down, throws up an underhander, and it goes in. That makes the lead 2-0. The Wolverines had a great game last night against Incline, who was in first place. That was a game they needed to get to tie for first. They beat Whittell by about 8 points. Dobbs, I think, scored about 37 points in that game for his season high. Cade Brown with the ball coming down, passes over to Manuel, back to Cade, who does a left-handed layup. In the first meeting of these two teams, the Wolverines beat Whittell by, I think, 32 points. So I'm not expecting too tough of a game tonight. Nice fake by number 33. Good Manuel off his feet. And another defensive rebound by Ryan Tangaro. Down, long pass to Cade, who does on a right-handed layup this time. Nice play by our seniors. Score is now 6-0. 6-point lead for the Wolverines. And we've only played about a minute and a half. Oh, and Whittell throws the ball out of bounds. Nice pressure defense by the Wolverines. Boy, here comes Whittell in with the whole bench coming in. Long pass. Oh, up and almost grabbed by Dustin Dobbs. Long pass by Manuel, but it's just off a little bit. Wolverines aren't playing terribly aggressive, but I don't know if they're going to have to tonight. 34 backs it down in. Oh, long pass to the corner to 22. Does kind of an odd one-handed, one-legged shot that goes in. Score is now 6-2. With just over 5 minutes to go in this first quarter. Cade Brown passes it to Ernesto, back to Manuel. Set up for the three, but passes it back to Ernesto, who does a spin move in the center and fouled on the way up. Should be a 2-shot foul.
Ernesto Rodriguez at the line for the Wolverines. He's fouled on the shot by Tommy Ernesto.
Ernesto misses the rim off the first shot. In their game last night, the Wolverines were a little hard-pressed on their foul shots. Missed quite a few, which is not customary for them. They usually hit most of their foul shots. They shoot a very high free throw percentage. Just last night was a tough game for them. Ernesto does hit the second one. Extend the lead to 5, the biggest lead of the game. 24 pops one up, and defensive rebound by Cade Brown, who brings the ball down. See the streaking Dustin Dobbs. It's intercepted by number 24, Whittell, who immediately brings it back down the court. Kind of an odd spin move, but nothing there. And a fight between two Wolverines, and a nice save by Ernesto to Cade Brown, who gets another chance at Dustin Dobbs, who fakes it out, and the guy jumps on his back a little bit. As the ref signals, we've got 24 gets the foul. Dustin Dobbs will take the ball out of bounds underneath the Wolverine basket. Oh, nice pass into Ernesto, and it just comes off, and he gets his own offensive rebound, puts it back in. Nice shot by big number 50, Ernesto. Extending the lead even further, 7 points, 9-2. Plenty of play left in this game. Interior pass slapped away by Ernesto, recovered by Manuel. Crossover dribble to the center for a nice little 10-footer and puts it down. Another 2 points for the senior Manuel. Corella goes in the far corner. Number 4 dribbles across the top of the key. Long pass to in the corner and nothing but air on that one, but they get the offensive board by the littlest guy in the court. And number 4, the skinniest guy in the court, gets it again. And again. Oh, Tangaro ties it up and steals the ball and passes way down to Manuel. And it's ran down by Whittell. Boy, Whittell was pounding the boards down there on the offensive end. Wolverines are back into a man-to-man. 22. Shoots one over the top of Ryan Tangaro, and they close the gap to 6 points, 11-5. With about just over 2 minutes to go in this second quarter. Cade Brown tries to save it out of bounds. Puts it back in the hands of a Whittell player. .25 takes a long three-pointer, hits the front of the rim and an offensive board, and we got a foul by one of the Wolverines.
Wolverine foul was against number 20, Cade Brown.
Oh, that one's against Cade Brown, number 20. That's Cade's first team foul, no problem there. We've got 11 to 6 still. We got a couple substitutions coming in for the Wolverines. We got number 42, Chaz Brown, and number 32, Wesley Mitchell, coming in for the Wolverines. That's the first time the seniors have got a chance to come out. Whoa, we've got a little bit of traveling by Ryan Tangaro. Right now we still have Ryan Tangaro, Ernesto, Cade Brown, Chaz Brown, and Wesley Mitchell. Number 4, oh, is blocked by Cade Brown on the shot. Picked up again by the Wolverines. Way in the corner to Chaz, who passes it easily into Ernesto, who's pushed by little number 24. Big guy will get a trip to the free throw line. Ernesto's second trip to the line, where he hit 50% before. We'll see how he does this time. And he misses the first part of that one, and a 2-shot foul. And he hits that one. So Ernesto's hitting about 50% now. The lead's still up by 5, 12-7. And a long shot again. That one almost goes in. We got a defensive rebound by Ernesto. Chaz brings the ball up. So Tangaro tries to pass it deep into Ernesto, and it's off his fingertips. The West Wendover ball underneath their own basket. We got Luis Perez in for the Wolverines. Over to Cade in the corner, that's his shot. Just off the front, and a fight for the ball. 20 recovers it for Whittell and throws it, oh! Drills it coast to coast and goes up. Wesley Mitchell is pretty well set. They call a blocking foul on Wesley. It's the Wolverines' second team foul. Number 20 will get a 2-shot. First shot is way off. Or in technical terms, we call that a brick. Oh, and the second one, even another brick. Oh, but we have a lane violation, so he'll get another chance at the shot. If you move into the lane before the ball hits the back of the rim, it's a lane violation, and Nesto did that, but he gets the defensive board on that one. Back down to Cade, who easily goes up, does a double pump. Oh, this comes off the back, and Whittell is stolen by Cade Brown. Wolverines still have it. Chaz passes it deep into Nesto, who bumps it up, and on the left-handed layup, puts it in. That's a nice move by Ernesto to the interior. Putting the lead back up 14-7. With a minute left in his first quarter. Oh, kind of an ugly shot. We've got foul by probably 42. Yep, has him on the push. He'll get a trip to the line.
That's his first personal 13 foul.
He was in the act of shooting, so he gets 2 shots. And that one's way off the back of the rim. And that one as well. With the defensive board by Wesley Mitchell down to Luis Perez. Deep in the corner, Cade fakes out the 3, passes deep into his brother, but it's tapped away by Whittell. Whittell brings the ball down quickly. Four penetrates in, throws a double bumper, hits a lot of air, and offensive board by number 24. Back to number 4, who puts it up, and Wesley Mitchell moves over for his second foul.
Picking up his second personal foul, 14 foul. Number 32, Wesley Mitchell.
Number 4 pops the first one good. Second shot's good as well. That moves it 14-9. With 31 seconds to go in this first quarter. Oh, a long pass off of Ernesto's fingertips and out of bounds. We'll have Whittell ball. We've got another substitution coming in. Here comes Dustin Dobbs back in for Wesley Mitchell. He tries to penetrate, sees it, and it's stolen by Dustin Dobbs, who sees a long pass down, kind of the floater. It still makes it to Cade, who brings it up left-handed and misses a shot, but offensive board by Luis Perez. And Cade Brown's blocked on that attempt. And we've got a long shot. And that one's off, and that completes the first quarter. Gives the score of 14-9 to complete the end of the first quarter. Now, we're going to leave it running during this quarter. Coach Larson has to be happy with the way his senior's been playing in this last home game. The Wolverines so far have a record of 9-2 for their league, and I believe they're 17-6 for the season. Not a bad showing by the Wolverines. They are tied for first place, and I believe the tie game will probably go to the Wolverines if they make it to the season tied. It usually goes off of head-to-head record and then who won the second game. Now West Wendover does have to face next weekend. They have to face Lovelock in Lovelock, which is a tough team to beat on their own court because the crowd comes out very heavily, and also their gym's a tough shooting gym. We've got in for the Wolverines, Casey Crawford coming in for the first time, and Jake Palafox. Number 10 is Jake, and 45 is Casey Crawford. Oh, Dustin Dobbs almost gets the steal and hits it off at 33. Nice play by Dustin Dobbs. West Wendover bring the ball down. Goes deep into Casey Crawford, who takes the pass out, and Lewis thinks about the 3. Jake dribbles in, back to Casey, who does a layup. Oh, and it just tips off, and they're fight for the offensive board. Chaz gets it, takes it up, and is fouled on the middle. Oh, they call it jump ball. How did the ref see a jump ball on that one? Cade Brown will inbound the ball for the Wolverines. Goes deep into Jake. Back to Casey Crawford. And Cade set up for a long shot in the corner, and that one's just off the front of the rim. Casey Crawford almost gets the offensive board. Whittell stumbles it down, and I think Dobbs got a piece of that one. Well, the ref figures he got a piece of his arm too, so he'll get a shot at the foul line. Another two-shot. You get the feeling tonight if the Wolverines really want to kick it in, they probably could. They're just kind of settling back in the game a little bit. These guys are struggling from the line as well. Number 4 misses that. Defensive rebound, Casey Crawford. Chaz Brown down to Cade. And Dobbs, oh, and he did a little bit of a hop. You could hear that one all the way up here. The sound of skipping tennis shoes. .34 tries to take it up, and it's off the mark, and little Cade Brown gets the defensive rebound and brings it all the way down to do a layup on the other. Oh, almost goes down. He's fouled on the shot.
Warriors foul goes against number 34, Tommy as well. That's his second personal 14 foul.
Cade Brown, I might mention, is leading this division and might even be this section of the state in points per game. He was up to around 20, 21 points per game, leading the northern half of the leagues. And that's all the 4 and 3A. He's had a pretty good year this year with some great shooting as he hits that one. Between him and Dustin Dobbs, they're very much the state contenders this year. We've got Chaz Brown with a defensive rebound. Jake Palafox brings it down fast. Dobbs sees the lane. Doesn't underhand it up and tries to put it in, but it goes off. Recovers the offensive board. Cade takes it back out to Dobbs. Wolverines bring it back out. Oh, and almost stolen by Whittell. Back over to Cade, surveys the court. Back in deep to Casey Crawford. Dobbs thinks about a 3, but not this time. Oh, long bounce pass into Casey, and he got the ball. Brings it back out. They're looking for that 3. And they keep passing it into the middle. Dustin Dobbs in the far corner, sets up for the 3. Nice little follow through by Dustin Dobbs for that 3, and strokes another 3 in. Moves the score 18-10. And Dobbs comes up with a steal on the other end. He sees Cade coming down. Nice bounce pass to Cade Brown. And Cade easily scores that one off the backboard for another 2 for the Wolverines. Like I mentioned before, if the Wolverines wanted to kick this one into another gear, they could. They've got another gear to go. They're just kind of laying back, watching this team. Long 3, and we've got a foul underneath. I don't know where that foul came from. 4-2 got pushing down low. That's the Wolverines' 16th foul, only 4 to Whittell's. They've got a comfortable 10-point lead, with still 5:19 left in this quarter. We've got Ryan Tangaro back in the game for the Wolverines. Jake Palafox is in, Cade Brown, and Alonzo for the first time. Number 35, Alonzo Palafox. 33 comes under, and oh, it's blocked by Casey Crawford, who is fouled. Nice defensive rebound by the big guy. Coming down, got fouled. Ryan brings the ball in. Goes deep in the corner to Cade. Lonzo looks around. Oh, and it's just off of Cade's fingertips into the hands of a Whittell player who brings the ball down. Oh, a long three-pointer by the Whittell player. Nice shot by number 22. Puts the lead back down to 7, 20-13, with 4:31 left to play in the second quarter. Cade Brown dribbles it in, pumps one up. Almost gets that one to fall for us. On the other end, we got Whittell fast down, coming down, and defensive rebound, Casey Crawford, who passes it back to his point guard, Jake Palafox. Deep in the corner to Cade, who pulls up for a nice little three-pointer, and that one's just off the top of the rim. Tipped out of bounds by Whittell. Oh no, it's red ball. Coming back in the game for the Wolverines is Ernesto. And Luis Perez, number 23, is back in. .32 takes a little 18-footer and misses it. Luis Perez with the defensive board, passes long to Cade, who passes it back, and Ernesto tries to get it, and does come down with it. Oh, and then comes off of his leg. Cade picks it back up, and is pretty well mauled on that shot. He'll get 2 shots at the line for that. Nice penetration by the senior Cade Brown to get 2 freebies for this. That is Whittell's 16 foul. Next one will be a 1-and-1. Hey, no, I was trying to see what you guys were doing. You were both like, watching what? Yeah. Cade hits that one and is replaced by Manuel. These guys are vultures, man. I gotta keep my cameramen functional tonight. They are spotting the Whittell girls coming in the crowd, so I gotta keep the camera pointed towards the game. We got 22-13. 3:23 left. Oh, 32 misses that one. Nice defensive rebound by Alonzo. Manuel to Tangaro, and it just tries to save it out of bounds. Doesn't quite make it. Uses all the breezeway. Still can't save the ball. Whittell gets it. Brings it down. Pass down. 25 looks around. And it's off of Whittell, and they run down the ball. Oh, nice steal by Tangaro. He comes up with the ball. Good hands. Bounce pass to Ernesto, and it's tapped out of bounds. It should be white ball. It's a nice passing by the Wolverines on that fast break. Ball comes into Ernesto, who powers it up. Oh, and just off a little bit, and it should be red ball. Wolverines still playing a little passive tonight. Of course, after last night's tough game, they deserve a little bit of a break, and this team doesn't seem to be much of a threat. We've got a quick foul by Ryan Tangaro on the far end of the court.
Wolverine calling goes against number 25, Ryan Tangaro. This is his first personal team foul.
I believe he'll get 1-on-1 attempt here. And the first one is off. Ran down by Alonzo. Back down to Ryan. Sees Manuel. Oh! Passes just a little bit in front of him. Wolverines get a little careless with the ball right now. Number 12 fights for it, brings it back to 32. Puts it in and out. Defensive ball by Ernesto. Long pass to Manuel. Easy layup for Manuel Carrera, number 33. Streaks down for the easy 2 points. Extending the lead to 11, their biggest lead of the first half. 25 could close it up. Oh, and he's off. Offensive board, Whittell, and he puts it down in. Score is now 24-15 with 1:58 in the first half. Manuel pulls up for an easy 3 and just misses it. Whittell rebounds, controls the ball. Twelve does a crossover, comes under, tries a reverse, and it goes down. 24-17. They've cut the lead back down to 7. Oh, and that one's off a Whittell player. The Wolverines are just kind of nonchalantly passing the ball. Oh, here comes in a whole new crew. We've got Cade back in, Chaz back in, Dustin back in. That gives us 4 seniors and just a junior, Chaz Brown, in. Cade Brown does the thing, and Ernesto puts it up, and easy 2 points for the big guy, number 50. Nice little 6-footer in the key for him. Ernesto having a pretty good game, having a solid year this year too. Oh, that one was way off the mark. The ball's going up, and Dobbs comes down with it. Goes over to Cade, who passes behind the back, and no look pass to Dustin Dobbs. It's a nice little ball movement by the 2 seniors. Cade could have easily took that, but he opted for the fancy little pass. Oh, Manuel gets that one almost stolen by Cade. Chaz positions himself for the defensive board and pulls it down. Decides he's going to bring the ball up for the Wolverines. This team looks as good as a few teams I've seen in years past that have won and challenged state. The 1998 state champions was a good team, and this team's got everything they've ever had. And the 2001 had a little bit more speed, but this team's a little bit smarter, I think. And that ends the score 28-17. We'll come back for the second half. Here we are at the start of the Whittell West Wendover game. West Wendover's last home game of this season. We've got Whittell, which league record is probably bottom to last team. Well, we got an immediate foul right in the middle. Wendover is tied for first place, and this team's at the bottom of the rack. Their last meeting, Wendover beat them by 32 points. We've still got a score of 28-17. Whittell misses another free throw. He gets that second one, moves the score back to within 10. What do we got here? We got traveling called. Oh. As everybody stands around seeing what was called, I guess he got called for traveling. Be Whittell basketball. Oh, he's blocked by Ernesto underneath, and Ryan Tangero ties it up as jump ball. That turns it over to Whittell because the Wolverines got it the first part of the half. Goes deep into Ernesto. Passes back out to Dustin Dobbs, who sees Cade in the corner. Back into Ernesto, comes up and under and just barely misses that one. Ball's almost stolen by Dustin Dobbs. Stay back in the hand of a Whittell player. Brings it deep into 32, and then it's out of bounds. It's white ball. Deep into Ernesto, does it behind the back pass to Manuel, who does an easy layup for two. Nice passing by Manuel. Manuel steals the ball, long pass down to Ryan, it's intercepted by Whittell. Well, elevates up and is fouled immediately. Fouls on White, 3-3. What are you guys looking at now? My camera guys are staring at the girls again. I think I'm losing them. Whittell hits that first one. What girl are you guys staring at now? Oh, the one in blue. We got Dustin Dobbs bring the ball back down. Passes to Cade. Passes back to Cade for a reverse. And that one's just barely off. Manuel tipping it back in. Doesn't quite get a handle on it. It comes down with tail ball. Long three-pointer by number 4, just off. And Dustin Dobbs got an open court. Elevates, kisses it off the backboard and puts it in. Nesto's in his face. It just comes off. Offensive board by 32. It's off and it's tipped out of bounds. Could be White basketball. Good. Dobbs bringing the ball down. Cade Brown set up in the corner for another three. Oh, rainbow up. Deep offensive board by Manuel to Dustin Dobbs, who hits the three on the other end. That's Dobbs' second three-pointer of the night. 35-19 is the score. Ford decides he wants a three-pointer. That one hits the top, rattles back down. They get their own board. It's up, and Ernesto immediately fouls him.
Warning foul goes against number 50, Ernesto Rodriguez. That's his second personal, third team foul.
Right now in the game, we've got all 5 seniors back in. Like I mentioned before, this is their last home game. And their last home game of their season. 33 misses, makes that one. And it's 35-21. Long pass down to Cade, who just puts up a nice little right-hander for another 2 points for Cade Brown. Oh, and it's almost stolen away. .22 shoots a little 15-footer. Nice little shot by Whittell. Score is still 37-23 with the Wolverines with a 14-point lead. We got a substitution coming in. Brian Tangaro had some problem with his shoe. We got Dustin Dobbs inbounding for the Wolverines. Long pass over to the corner to Manuel. Thinks about 3 points, penetrates, foul, oh, and then passes to Ernesto on the inside. Partially blocked by Whittell player. We come back the other direction. Top the key to number 4, who head fakes, and his pocket is picked by Manuel, who has an easy layup, puts it up and in. Another 2 points for Manuel. Carrera having a very good game tonight. And I think we've got some call here. White 5-0 with the push. That's Ernesto's third foul. And number 4 pumps it up for a nice little 16-footer. Cuts the lead back down to 14. Oh, Manuel was set up for the 3. Does a little hopper. Ernesto in. Puts it up. Dustin Dobbs with the offensive board. Oh, long pass over to Cade. Led him just a little too much. Nice effort between the 2 seniors, Cade Brown and Dustin Dobbs, just a little bit off. Larson wants to call a quick timeout. Larson wants to get out and probably energize his team a little bit. Sometimes these kind of games aren't really good for a team because this team is no threat to them and they'll get a little bit lax. Next week going into Lovelock, they'll need everything they have to win over there. They need to go into first place for best seeding in the division, and from there they get a first game bye and then maybe possibly a trip to state if they win their next one. For West Wendover, we have Chaz Brown, Ernesto, Manuel, Dustin, and Cade Brown. We've got a lady standing in our camera. I guess she wants to be on film. There we go. Okay, Dustin Dobbs goes down, puts it up, fouled immediately.
Warriors foul goes against number 12, Chris Craig. That's his first team foul for them.
That's only their first team foul. Whittell hasn't been fouling very much this game. Dobbs will get another attempt here. He'll get 2 attempts. First one's good. It was a shooting foul. And the second one is in and then out. Still a 15-point lead for West Wendover. Long shot by 33, and that one's off. And we've got the lady back again, but now she sits. Manuel does an easy layup on the other end. Nice layup by Manuel. Oh, we got a little bit of pushing by 33, who throws some kind of weird pass. 22 pops it up. They get another 2 points. 42-27 is our score with 2:59 left in the third quarter. Long pass over the corner to Dustin Dobbs. The pass is back to Chaz Brown. Cade Brown now controls the ball. We've got 3 seconds on Dustin Dobbs underneath the basket. Gotta get a little bit of ball movement under there and get out of key. No fair camping in the key. Right? .33 takes it between the legs. Long pass over to 25. Long pass by 22. Hits nothing but air. Passes down to Cade Brown, who should have an easy left-hand layup. Yep. Cade's pretty deadly at that shot. Hits that for another 2. Nice assist by Manuel to Cade Brown for the 2 points. 20 drives in, hits Ernesto the wall. And Ernesto hits the other guy, but oh, that outside ref saw that. That wasn't fair. Wrong place at the wrong time. That should be his 4th team foul. One more and he'll be out. We still got plenty of time to play too. We got 2 minutes left in the third quarter. Casey Crawford comes in to replace him. We got the ball into number 20, who fakes it out. Deep pass in, tries to come up and under, and he's blocked by Manuel. Back to Casey Crawford, who puts it over to Chaz Brown. That's only Whittell's 2nd team foul, so not even a threat of 1-and-1 on this one. So the Wolverines will take the ball out of bounds.
That's his first personal 2nd team foul.
Cade Brown passes in to Casey Crawford, looks for his pass. Oh, goes over to Cade, who puts it up, pumps it in, and it's in and out.
Warriors Tom was against number 34, Tommy Esquivel. That's his third personal 13 foul. Cade Brown at the line.
Cade will get a shoot 2. First one is in and out.
Kyle Olson returns to the game.
Cade hits his second one. Wolverines with their biggest lead, 45-27, an 18-point lead for the Wolverines. Oh, and that one's off his hands, recovered by Whittell, tries to do a layup. Oh, and the ball's all over the place. And they call it red. Oh, now they reversed it, called it white. Wendover will get a chance to extend this lead to 20 if they can hit two-pointer. Back into Casey, who backs in, puts the ball up. Puts that one down in. Nice shot by Casey Crawford on the assist from Chaz Brown. 47-27. 20 tries to spin in and he hits Casey Crawford. Should be on the floor.
Wolverine foul against number 45, Casey Crawford. That's his first personal 16th foul.
That's the Wolverines' 16th foul, Casey's first. Number 25 backs in and it's off. Oh, just off of hands of Casey Crawford. Fights for Chaz Brown, comes down with the defensive board. And his pass to his brother's intercepted down the court as they bring it back up. And 22 does a little bit of a floater and puts it down. 43 seconds left in the third quarter with 47-29 is our score. Chaz Brown takes a nice little hop dribble and puts it right up and in. Nice move by Chaz Brown. Bring the ball inside for a deep penetration and put it off the glass. 20 pumps her up. We got Cade Brown leading it, puts it down to Manuel, pumps it up to Dustin Dobbs, who almost gets it out. He was thinking dunk on that one. Cade Brown gets the offensive board. Manuel was doing a nice little toss up there for Dustin Dobbs, who was thinking dunk, but couldn't quite get a handle on it, pull it down in. It would have been nice to see Dustin dunk that one, but no chance on that one. Cade gets another foul shot. We've got some substitutions coming in. We got Jake Palafox and Alonzo in. Cade Brown hits it. (51-29) is our score. Oh, that one should have been out of bounds. It dropped the line, and the ref saw it. That's why they get paid the big bucks. We've got Casey Crawford, Alonzo Palafox, Jake Palafox, and Chaz Brown. And Cade, who just shoots a long three-pointer. Pulls it just off the front of the rim. And that should end our third quarter with a score of 51-29 for this quarter. We'll stay on. This game's been nothing short of just good play by the Wolverines. Whittell team is, like I mentioned, one of the lower teams. I don't even know if they'll get to go to the divisionals. They're right down there in the bottom with Silver Sage. Wolverines, this is, like I mentioned, their last home game. So this is their last quarter. Some of these seniors, this is the last time they'll be able to play in this gym as a Wolverine. Got a good little team. They should do well in divisionals, which will be held this year in Spring Creek. A little bit closer so everybody can go to it this year, instead of doing somewhere like Incline like last year. They'll be more centralized, and a lot more fans will be able to participate in the divisional playoffs. Kate Brown comes away with the steal. Yep, gets it, dribbles past his guys. Passes everybody over to Jake, who fakes the guy out and called for traveling. .33 takes a long three-pointer, and that one goes down through. Nice little shot by number 33. Cuts the lead to 19. Oh, Kate Brown's having some problems dribbling, picks it up finally. Over the head pass and down to an open Alonzo, who does an easy layup underneath the basket. Alonzo's first 2 points of the game. 33 backs way out the three-point line and misses that one, and Casey Crawford comes down with a defensive board. Chaz dribbles the ball up for the Wolverines. Jake stutter steps over. Passes back out to Chaz. Deep into Casey. Down to Jake, who pulls up at the three-point line. And launches a nice little three-pointer down for the Wolverines. Nice shot by Jake Palafox. Deep in the corner. Oh, and then he almost gets the steal on the other end. Oh, a little bit of traveling, dancing music for number 25. Casey Crawford tries to get the defensive board, and it's Jake Palafox comes up with it. Passes down to his cousin Alonzo, who's fouled on the layup. Nice looks by number 10. He would have got the assist for that one had he made it. The lead right now is 55-32. Wolverines with a 23-point lead at this point, their biggest of the game. With Alonzo going to be able to expand on that lead. Oh, this is the first one. Alonzo's second one. Oh, hits everything on the rim and goes down in. Extends the lead 56-32 with 6:24 left in this game. Oh, number 4 tries to penetrate in. Pops it up and defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Down to Alonzo, to Jake. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines. Oh, and Chaz isn't able to do it, but tipped back to him. That ball's tipped everywhere right now. Oh, and a quick foul by the Whittell, and that's only their 16th foul. Be out of bounds. Nice ball movement by the Wolverines.
The second personal foul is Chris Shapiro. 16th foul.
Wesley Mitchell comes in for Chaz. The only senior left in the game right now is Cade Brown, number 20. You got Casey Crawford, Wesley Mitchell, Jake Palafox, and Alonzo Palafox. Deep in the corner to Chaz, which that's his shot, and it hits. And the basket's good. But what foul do we have? Oh, we've got a foul from away from the ball. We've got Wesley Mitchell, and we'll march all the way down for 2 shots, or 1 shot, 1 and 1 possibly. I guess Wesley Mitchell was caught for pushing underneath the basket. Cade Brown's three-pointer will count because it was called after he made it. Cade Brown all year has been very deadly from that corner.
That's his third personal.
Whittell hits their first. It's 59-33. Boy, and that was a frozen rope, and it still goes down. 59-34. Nice hands by Whittell to knock the ball out of bounds. Wesley Mitchell was feeling it in the corner as he tries to set himself up. Cade pulls up, well, takes about a long three-pointer. It goes back down to him. We've got Wesley Mitchell in the far corner. Casey Crawford, nice bounce passes. Alonzo brings it up and puts it down in. Another nice little score by Alonzo. 61-34 is our score. Number 4 passes back out. Number 12 takes a long three-pointer, and it bounces out front. Defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Gives it over to Jake Palafox. Over to Cade. Fakes it over. And Jake pulls up for a nice little three, and that one's just off the front. Offensive board by Casey Crawford, who pumps it back up. Whittell controls the ball. Casey Crawford gets it. Sees a layup and he tries to go up. Oh, and he misses the one-handed left-handed layup. Wesley Mitchell gets the offensive and called for the foul. It's called offensive foul. This is good to see. We've got all our seniors coming back in to complete this game out. We've got Dustin Dobbs, Cade Brown, Ryan Tangaro, Manuel Corella, and Ernesto Rodriguez. As I mentioned before, this is their last game because they're all seniors. You'll be watching these guys for the last time in this gym. Oh, and number 22 pumps a little 8-footer in. Manuel passes over to Dobbs, behind the back and out of bounds. Trying to be a little fancy there, Dobbs does, and puts it out of bounds. 61-36 is the score. Should be red. Yep, red ball. Came off the hands of Manuel. 3 minutes and 57 seconds left in this game. If they start the clock. There they go. They start the clock. Hey, lady, start the clock. Oh, sorry. Up, there we go. 22 puts it up. 32 gets it again. Ernesto finally comes down with a defensive rebound, and Manuel picks it back up. Oh, and he's pushed a little bit. Ernesto deep. Oh, almost into Ernesto deep, but tapped out of his arms. Whittell controls. .32 puts it up, and it's off. Defensive board, almost Ernesto taps it out of bounds. He thought Manuel had it, and Manuel thought Ernesto had it, and Ernesto thought Manuel had it. Went out of bounds. Nice hands by Dustin Dobbs. Kick it back out of bounds. Number 4 pops up a little 15-footer and rebounded by 34 for Whittell. Penetrate pass in. Oh, nice block by Ernesto. But 34 recovers the ball and gets it. Dobbs has got an open lane, elevation, tries to dunk it down, hits the rim with the back of his hand. Nice attempt by Dustin Dobbs to put it up, and I think the seniors are coming back out. Nice job, Wolverine seniors. Nice try for a dunk by Dustin Dobbs. It's just off. We got an automatic timeout right now. Dobbs has been trying to get a dunk all year. That was the first real attempt I've seen where he's actually grabbed the rim and almost had it. But he hit it with the back of his hand and just pulled it down. He needs to take off just a little bit sooner and get her down. The only dunk I've even seen all year doing these games has been against Silver Sage. Had one guy that did it. That's the only dunk I've seen all year. And they're the worst team in the league. Long pass down to 32. Takes it up, bounce passes over. It's recovered. Casey Crawford with defensive board. It's off the ref. It's our ball. Jake gets it. Comes over to Luis Perez and off his leg. Then he tries to tie the ball up. We got 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in this game. 61-40 is our score. We got number 12 everywhere. Oh, and it's stolen by Luis Perez and down to Jake Palafox. Oh, runs it down, takes a quick little 15-footer, it's off. Oh, long pass down to Whittell. Let's see what happens on this end. Oh, Jake runs in front of him, and the basket's good. Should be a two-shot foul. Or I mean a one-shot, because the basket was good. So it's one shot. That one goes down in. We've got a substitution for Whittell, has to come in first before he get the ball out of bounds. Over to Luis Perez. Wesley Mitchell for a three-pointer, and it's off. Offensive board almost recovered by Casey Crawford. I think that's the first three-pointer I've seen Wesley Mitchell even attempt this year. 33 throws up a long three-pointer, another defensive rebound by Casey Crawford. Down to Luis Perez, who brings it over to Alonzo. And we've got traveling in there. I might have to mention that next week Wolverines have to go to Lovelock. And I think down to Whittell, to tell you the truth. And that will be their last two games till divisionals. If they win in Lovelock, they should take first place in the league, so it's a big game next week. Their league record right now is 9-2. Wesley Mitchell fouls out of the game. That has to be a new record. He feels like that's what he wanted to do. I guess he wanted to be in the books. Coach wasn't really happy with that one, but I think he was trying to make something. The crowd's even yelling, "Wesley, what's wrong?" I don't know. That Wesley Mitchell, what can you do? He's only a junior, so he'll be back next year. Got 32, just hit that one. That one goes down for number 32. Jake Palafox brings the ball down with 1:29 left in the game. Deep to Alonzo, to Casey Crawford, back to Luis Perez for a three-pointer. That one's in and out. He tries to get his own rebound. I guess everybody's trying a three-pointer now. 61-45 is our score. 33 tries a long three-pointer, and it goes down. Didn't see that one coming, but he squared up just right, and it goes in. 48-61. Alonzo carried the ball just a little bit. Whittell will get it with 57.8 seconds left. Oh, he dips his shoulder a little bit, pops it up. Chaz Brown with a defensive board. Pulls it down to Jake. Bounce pass to Luis Perez for a quick little 3 or 4 footer. Casey Crawford tosses it up. Off the offensive board, and it's white basketball. 61-48 is our score. A little over 30 seconds left. Oh, and it's stopped out of Casey Crawford's hands. And he misses it. And he pulls on the basket. Automatic tee on that one. Basket interference and a tee for hanging on the net. Larson has to pick somebody to shoot this foul shot. Chaz Brown goes up to the line. He misses that one. And he makes the second one. 62-48 is our score. 29.6 seconds left in this game with the Wolverine victory ensured. This will end out a nice run for the Wolverines here on their home court. It's nice to win your last home game. Deep into Casey Crawford, who puts it in. 64-48. 11 seconds left. 10, 9, 8. Long three-pointer inside of air. We got about 4 seconds left. Alonzo beat the clock. He does a double pumper and almost gets it to go down. That completes our last home league game for the Wolverines at 64-48. We'll see you in Lovelock.